All right, good morning, everybody. On this back page, on page 18, we're going to be working with a few different strategies and lessons today. We're going to be focusing on drawing discs, so using our place value discs in order to represent tens, ones, and tenths. We are then going to use those place value discs to make and represent expanded form of fraction form and decimal form. So let's start with the first problem. And let's go right in. Let's zoom right into C and D. And we are going to represent, let me zoom in out so we can do the first two. Okay. Let's focus on two tens. I'm going to represent this using place value discs, so I'm going to draw two discs. And these discs are going to represent tens. Okay, I have two tens. I'm then going to draw three more discs to represent three ones. And then I'm going to draw two tenths. So two more discs, and these are going to represent tenths here. All right, we did the first section. Now we need to show these place value discs in expanded form. And you're saying, oh, what is expanded form? Remember, we're expanding using multiplication and using fraction form. So let's start with the first section. I'm going to expand. It's going to be 2 times 10. See how I expanded it? I'm breaking it apart because I know that this answer is 20, but I am expanding it using multiplication, breaking it apart. I am then going to, I know that this is 3 whole, but I can represent this as 3 times 1. And then I know that this is 2 tenths. But we're going to do fractions first, so I know that it looks like this. 2 tenths, but I'm going to represent this as expanded form. So we're going to do 2 times 1/10, okay? And this equals 20 plus 3 whole plus 2 tenths. And what does that equal? 23 and 2 tenths. Okay? That is expanded form. The only difference I want you to show me is what would it look like as in decimal form. Same thing. And all we're doing is just going to rewrite it in decimal form. So you can almost put like a line right here. And we're going to show this in decimal form. So we're going to do the same thing. So 2 times 10 plus 3 times 1 plus, and we're going to do decimals instead. So 0.1, or 0 and 1/10. It'll come out to the same problem. All right, let's do D. So let's make the place value discs. And we're going to do the same thing, all right? We're going to make 7 tens. So let's make the place value disc. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are going to represent 10 each. And I know that this comes out to 70. Let's do the 4 ones. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I know that this is ones. Place value disc for the ones. Oh, sorry. And I know that this is 4 ones. And then 7 tenths. So 7 tenths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? This might be, yeah, this is way too small for me to write my decimals in. So I gotta make it better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we're gonna have 0 and 1. So, or 0, 1/10. 0, 1/10, 0, 1/10, 0, and 1/10. Okay? And, well, actually, you know what? Nah, it's fine. So this is going to be 7/10. Okay. Now we need to break this apart in an expanded form using multiplication. So I am going to expand this. I have 7 tens, so 7 times 10, plus, how many ones do I have? I have 4 times 1, and then plus, how many tenths do I have? Well, I have 7 tenths. Okay. I know my answer is 70 plus, oh, sorry, no parentheses, 4 plus, and remember, 7 times 1 would be 7/10. So my answer is 74 and 7/10. Excellent. Now what they want is the decimal form of, each. So I'm going to make a line, and I'm going to make the decimal form, and all they want is just in the parentheses. So we'll do the same thing, 7 times 10 in expanded form, 4 times 1 in expanded form, and instead of doing the fraction, we are going to do the decimal. There we go. And now come out to the same answer, just in decimal form. All right, now that we worked on this set of problems, we're going to be working and completing this chart below. As you can see, we have the number line, we have decimal form, we have mixed numbers, we have expanded form, and we have how much to get to the next one, so the next whole number. Okay, so we're going to work with each one, and you have to kind of find clues in order to solve here. So my clue for this first one is this mixed number. So let's work with the number line. I know that I'm working with 3 whole, so I'm going to start with 3 whole and end at 4 whole, and these are broken in, each line is broken into tenths. So I have 3 and 9/10, so this is 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10, 6/10, 7/10, 8/10, and 9/10. So it goes here. This is 3, I'm just going to say, and 9/10. And that's our decimal form, 3 and 9/10. Perfect. Nice. Okay. And what does this look like in expanded form? We just did expanded form. So I have 3 ones. So 3 times 1 plus, I have 9/10. So I'm going to do 9, and you can do fraction form if you feel comfortable doing that. And we have 9/10. So we have 3 whole and 9/10. How much to get to the next whole number? Well, we just need an additional 1/10. Okay. We did that first section, which was awesome. Let's start with B. Let's go into B. It looks like our only clue is the number line. And it looks like we start at 17 whole and end at 18 whole. So we're at 17 whole, and this is broken into tenths. So let's see, this is 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, and 5/10. So this is 17 and 5/10. That's my decimal form. Sweet, nice. And then my fraction form is going to be 17 and 5/10. My expanded form This is going to be a little bit trickier because we need to expand each place value. So we have tens here. We have 110, so I'm going to start with that. 10. We're actually going to have 1 times 10. And then, actually I got to write this a lot smaller. We're going to need some space. 1 times 10 plus, and what is cool about this is I have 7 ones. So I'm going to want to put this as 7 times 1. Whew. And then I have 5 tenths here. 5 tenths. So we're going to want to put that as 5 times 1 tenth. Whew. Expanded form. And how much more do we need to get to 1 whole? Well, I have 5 tenths here, so I know we need another 5 tenths. Okay. I want you to try to do C, D, and E on your own, okay? Look at my examples on how I solved each one. Use those examples, and good luck with today's math. If you need help, come get me. I would love to help with C, D, and E. All right, have a great day, everybody.